So, I want to take a moment today to talk to you about marketing of your adult family homes. I feel like this is missed a lot. I feel like people do the normal way. They run to the hospital, they hand out cards, they hand out brochures, but is it effective? So, let me talk about other ways that we can market our adult family homes and ways that you can be effective and ways that you can even learn things about your neighborhood. So there's a product that's called Every Door Direct Marketing. Most real estate agents are familiar with this. You know how you get the little postcard in the mail from the agent and you're wondering, well, why are they marketing me? We get a lot of junk mail, right? All of these pieces. So why would somebody want to market to me to be a fall prevention specialist? Or why is Green River College sending me a magazine for college? Or why am I being marketed about needing a pet license? Or why is this individual sending me mailing for political purposes? So I just want to really talk a moment about it and about the power of it and how you can use that to market to your adult family home. So first of all, when it comes to direct marketing, that goes directly to your post office. It's one of the lowest cost ways of marketing. I've used it myself in my adult family home in the very beginning days. It's been around for a very, very long time. So how it works is this. You basically are going to create a mailer, and we'll go over that. Then you're going to take that mailer to your post office. They have a little code. So depending on the size and also the area that you want to market to, you're going to have a code that's going to be placed on these documents. Then you'll take it to your post office. You'll print off a QR code. They'll scan it, and then they'll mail it for you, and you'll pay. And it's very low cost when you really, really look at the cost of it. It's something that you could really be doing every month, maybe every 90 days. The key is beginning to be consistent about doing it so that your brand, whatever that brand is, can become familiar to the people in your area, in your neighborhood. So let's kind of go over this and talk about it. So what you're going to see here is I'm on Everyday Direct Marketing Mail Retail. There's some key benefits. You don't need any postage, no postage permits are required. You don't need to know people's names and addresses. They'll figure that out for you. There's lots of room for your message because you're going to create your documents. And it's easy to get over to your post office, drop it off, and then they can mail it for you. So that's the first key about direct marketing. Now, I'm going to take you to the website. You're going to go to eddm.usps.com. So I've selected an adult family home right now, and I'm going to show you how this works and the power of this tool. So I've put in the address, and you can see that there are all these ways that I can refine my search. Now, if I'm going to market to somebody, I'm going to think about who's my ideal customer. Probably, I'm going to be focusing on somebody that's between the ages of maybe 65 to 85. So what I'm going to do here is first, I'm going to put in the address and I'm going to search. And so you can see that it's processing. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin creating my filters. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to change my filter from 25 to 35. I'm going to pull it over to 85 and I'm going to be focusing on, for me, I really want to focus on that 62 to 85 year group. Because remember, in 2030, all baby boomers will be over the age of 65 by that point. That's your ideal marketplace for your adult family home. And we need to identify where they are and how close are they to your adult family home. So I'm going to select for myself 62 to 85. Then I'm going to select a 1 mile radius. I'm going to show you a couple radiuses because I think it's very interesting. Then I'm going to search. What you're going to see now is you see the red circle, and then you're going to see all of this pink inside the red circle. Now, what's powerful here is this star is the adult family home. All of this is all of the housing, residential housing around this adult family home. Now, let's say I want to market within blocks. So you can see that how I'm clicking is within about 10 blocks or so of this adult family home. But this is the power. If you look, how many people next to this adult family home are between the ages of 62 to 85? You have 61%. If I just marketed to a total of 485 houses, of those 485 houses, 61% of them have individuals living in there that are between 62 to 85. So this adult family home is amazing. If you look at how many houses, every little square I go out, remember, this is just 1 mile radius. So every square that I move into gives me the statistics of how many pieces, 63.1% in this little quadrant here, 552 homes. Then I'm going to move here. Look at this, 59.4. So if this adult family home focuses on 1 mile radius, he has close to 2,000 potential customers that he can market to, who probably don't even know he exists, which is very important. So we really have to be thinking about stepping outside the box of how we're used to doing it or how we might be doing it, and really trying to harness other ways of doing it. Imagine you start marketing, you start sending these on a regular basis to these clients, these potential clients. Eventually, we all know something will happen. They'll slip, they'll break a hip, they'll get ill, somebody's going to have a stroke. We know the inevitable is going to happen. So then the wife or the husband is suddenly in this position of, I've heard about adult family homes, and I've been getting this flyer. I better go see if they have an opening or who's in my neighborhood. So if we go to a 2 mile radius, I want to show you the power of the 2 mile radius. For me, the power of the 2 mile radius is I think that sometimes people just don't know what is 2 miles from my home. Where does it what does it encompass? So if we look at this, you can see how much bigger it's going. And again, you can click on it and you can see exactly even further away the age of the people and what percentage. I mean, imagine right here, 2 miles on the radius. If I'm at 66% out of 100%, that means 6 out of 10 people are in the age group of 62 to 85. 6 out of 10. That's a lot of people. And if by 2030, everyone is over the age of 65, it's powerful. The statistics are becoming powerful. So we need to start harnessing the next 2 years in making sure. Imagine if 4,000 adult family homes started doing this. We would be known. Nobody would be able to dispute what's an adult family home at all. Now, the power here is this. A couple of things I really want to address. First of all is photos. You gotta have some professional photos, nice photos. We're getting to a point where photos and videos are super, super important. So I kind of want to just talk you through this. This is a video that I absolutely love. Because this shows the power of the neighborhood. So you could see how we looked at a neighborhood, right? Now, if you're marketing to me and you can show me my neighborhood, most of us can visualize exactly where that house might be. So I want to show you this, the power of this video, just a couple of seconds, so that way you can see what I mean. So on this video, boom, I can use this image as a picture on one of these flyers that I want to create. So if I'm a consumer and I'm looking at that picture with the locator on top of the house, I can see where I am. Because look at this picture. This is showing me at least a mile radius from my home in all directions. Very, very important. It helps the consumer understand that this really is something coming from their neighborhood.